Good morning, folks. Quite the surprise last night. We did check the weather. There was a forecast for no rain, no chance of precipitation. A little breezy in the earlier evening, going to settle down. But hey, that is not what happened. It's almost what happened. However, about 10:30, had a nice little lightning strike, followed by sprinkles. Just enough sprinkles to remind me how many holes there are in my tent. Fortunately, no water came through, but it definitely increased my nervousness because I totally expected us to get a downpour at some point. But I figured it'd be in the late afternoon, early evening when I could see where the water might be dripping from. It was dark last night at 10:30. There was no moon, and all you could hear was the sprinkles falling on the tent, and realized I should probably do something about that before we get hit with a real summer thunderstorm. Anyway, we're getting some breakfast together right now. Not much. We got a pretty good climb to start the day, and then a gentle glide. Gonna do 18 miles today, so we're adding a little more every day. At least that's the goal as of this morning. Been a tough climb this morning, but we are almost to the top. A quarter of a mile or so. I failed to mention earlier, I mentioned the lightning strike, but I hadn't mentioned it. About 4:50 this morning, I started hearing an airplane doing runs, bomber type runs, not too far from us. I'm hoping he was putting out whatever fire he thought there might have been started. But it lasted about 20 minutes, then he went away. I never smelled smoke, so hopefully all is good in the world of Oregon and there are no forest fires. See you on the other side. Well, we've made it to the other side and we are just starting our casual descent for the next couple of hours. It is kind of fun up here in Oregon. I can't tell you why we climbed that high. There was nothing to see but beautiful green forest, which was beautiful, but no views except this one. I just had to share with you for the last minute. We've been listening to this sizzle and we're going like, that sounds like rain. No, it sounds, it's like what we saw on Mount Whitney when the lightning storms were coming. You're supposed to get the heck out of there because if you hear the sizzle, that's a bad thing. You're about to get zapped. I don't know if you can hear it. I'll be quiet for a moment. Maybe you can. But then we found the sizzle. There's some power lines up there, and they're really cranking. There's some moisture in the air. So the good news is we found the sizzle. It's not going to be lightning striking us, but holy Toledo!
It's scary for a moment.
It was scary for a moment. It's been cool this morning. Kind of warmed up for a little bit when we were going up the hill, but moving downhill again. As you can tell by Top Rock's amazing attire.
The backward jacket.
The backward jacket. They're still busy fighting fires today. It's the third one in just the last minute. Top Rock said I had to take a video. So here you go. It's a nice bridge.
Nice bridge, clear water, beautiful day. Come on, take a photo, do something.
We are crossing the bridge that takes you from the south side to the north side of Timothy Lake. And it's been quite a day up here with all the firefighters out doing what firefighters do when they have airplanes to use. I'm sure we shared a couple of those with you. Pretty impressive. But this is just really nice. And we answered the question, which was, how far is it to hike around the lake? Now you know.
Beware of the Bigfoot, also known as Yeti. The danger is medium.
Relatively safe today to enter the woods. Are you sure though? I mean, the wind's been blowing. It could have.
Could be low, high.
I don't know. I'll tell you what. You go first.
Oh, okay.
We'll see if we like this. This is minute rice with Italian soup vegetables with some pecans, not pecans, cashews, and flavoring that's supposed to be a barbecue sprinkle for French fries. But as you can see, it made it look pretty pink. Yeah, we'll see. Right at the moment, it tastes like minute rice with nothing else. Okay, I've now added some Thousand Island salad dressing, and this is way better. By the way, we owe that all to Ken. This is one of my luxury items for this portion of the trip, and I have used this on sandwiches and everything else that was flavorless. And it's amazing how it adds flavors in bizarre cases like this. Anyway, that's dinner. So Top Rock, what do you say are highlights for the day?
Well, you've seen most of the fun action with the airplanes and some of the great beautiful sights and waters and all of that. What you didn't see was we had 3 equestrian women come by in the early mornings, which we had a lovely discussion with, and they offered up some Jolly Ranchers and some gummy bears.
And some flavored water that we turned down because that was too heavy.
There's it was a no-calorie water. It's like, yeah, I have my no-calorie water. It's called water.
So, past that.
Yeah.
That's true. They were pretty interesting.
Yeah. And then the other part is we found people.
Yes.
It's all the local people here and some, I'm sure, summer vacationers coming by to enjoy the lake.
Yeah, it was pretty busy down by Timothy Lake, which is where all the fire stuff, all the planes were going on.
Yep.
But now we're back on the PCT, away from what's easily reached by a car. We're pretty much alone again.
Yep.
At least for now. Hey, doing okay. We got in our 18 miles per day. We've got a decent tent site here. As you can see, we're in. It's
snug.
It's very snug, not level. And there's plenty of mosquitoes here.
Yeah.
One of the comments from somebody else who'd been here was, grab your water and get the heck out. You know, just, that's it. Just fill the flow and go.
Which we want to do, but the next water is
12 miles.
12 miles away.
We got a 12-mile carry, and it's not a great idea to carry 12 plus dinner, especially when we don't have that much capacity at the moment.
Yeah.
At least not for me. You might make it. Top Rock could make it. Not me.
It'd be okay.
Anyway, so we're going to camp here, deal with the mosquitoes, fill up with water, and take off in the morning. Until then, happy trails.